I was born in the year 2000. I lived like any other. I lived to see my parents die. I lived to see my children die. My grandchildren, my great-grandchildren. I lived. I signed on to move to the Mars colony in 2437. I lived on. I watched as the Earth changed, magnetic poles flipped, continents were destroyed and born again. I watched constellations wander and fade. I watched the news as Voyager passed a nearby star. The footprints from Apollo 11 fade, Betelgeuse go supernova soon after. I have no concept of time. 2 million years have passed since my birth. The sun got brighter, bigger, and hotter. The planets of the Sol system are gone. The sun is a white dwarf. I am 11 billion years old. I've had some time to practice my counting. The suns begin to cool and die. I drift through the void, admiring the boneyard that was the Milky Way. Lights die out. 1 trillion years have passed. The nearby black dwarf is my only neighbor within a light year of me. Stray black holes begin to swallow everything. I float by untouched. The universe has expanded far beyond comprehension. Protons disintegrate as matter decays into nothing. 1,000 trillion years have passed. All that remains are stray particles of light and black holes. Black holes come together to form larger and larger. I can feel the ebb and flow of space as they orbit one another and ultimately collide with the powerful ringing of space-time. 1 billion trillion years have passed. Stephen Hawking once had a theory on black holes. According to quantum mechanics, space is filled with virtual particles that are constantly materializing in pairs, separating and coming together again, annihilating each other. In the presence of a black hole, one member of the pair of virtual particles may fall into the home, leaving the other without a partner with which to annihilate. The forsaken partner appears to be radiation emitted by the black hole, and so black holes are not eternal. The black holes, my only company, leave me in brilliant flashes of light as they explode and fizzle away like fireworks. 35 billion trillion years have passed. I live on. The final black hole explodes, bathing me in light, then leaving me in the dark. I live on, in a dark void, as the sole and only thing in the universe.